What's up, everybody? It's the Com-Migos podcast. I am Sleepy Rich.
And I'm Dirty Mike.
It's so dirty. We're on episode 3. We're keeping it rolling here,
Thrice.
doing what we do.
All right.
All right, let's get to it.
What do we got today, Rich?
So let's get into this whole Marlon Wayans. His new special dropped on Thursday.
Okay.
I don't know if you got a chance to see any clips from it or any parts of it, but he really went in on the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock slap.
Oh, yeah?
He was like focused on the whole special was basically about that.
Really?
It seemed he was really bothered by it more than Chris Rock almost.
He's more offended.
Yeah, because he was like really going in on Will and Jada, like, you know, saying some really off the wall shit. And it was funny to me, but like one of the things he said, it said that Jada looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, and, you know, just a few different things. So I noticed in a certain part of it, like somebody in the audience was getting pissed. They're like, stop talking about it. Or
Really? They like shouted it?
Yeah, they're like, enough with the Oscars. Like they were getting pissed
They're like,
about
fuck this topic already.
I'm like, you should have said that a long time ago, because he's been talking about it for about 30 minutes now. And then Chris Rock's, he talked about it at a very small part at the end.
I did see that clip on Twitter where he talked about him getting slapped by Will.
And he made some good points of who knows why exactly. Maybe it was all the buildup before with the whole entanglement.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I thought that was funny. He's like, Will, what do you say? Selective outrage or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, like he's implying that the slap Will did was just like pent up anger about the whole situation with Jada and that other dude that she cheated on him with. It was funny. I seen that little bit, but I need to check out Marlon's.
Which was like a funny point that he made too, about her having her husband on her red table talk thing and be like, hey, he's like, I when I suck somebody else's dick, how did that make you feel?
Yeah.
And
It was
so it's
funny.
like,
Which is kind of weird if you think about how it all went down, right? Wouldn't you want to keep that behind closed doors?
yeah, why would you want to
I never
address
understood
it publicly?
that. Yeah, I never understood that. Like,
Because
hey,
other than that, it's hearsay. But once you put it out there as fact, then it's a whole nother thing. Like,
behind closed doors. But when you have it out to the public, I mean, obviously this is what you bring to the table. People are going to make comments on it, like Chris Rock, you know.
yeah, he was part of it. He said he still was hurt about it. You know, it still stung or whatever. It's like making a joke of it, of course. But I don't want to harp too much on that. But I just got a question about, like, do you think that it tarnished Will's legacy in a way? I mean, obviously he's huge. He has like so much, but in a way, I feel like this is like a huge part of his history now. Like this will always be addressed.
Yeah, I think so. I think because it's what everyone's going to remember mainly, I feel like. How can you not? I know me, like I think Will Smith, and that's like one of the things that comes to mind. Like not really any, like before that, I always thought Will Smith, like what tied to him, his name was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Like that's what I always think, like Will Smith.
Like a main staple.
Yeah, but now someone's like Will Smith, and I'm like, oh, the Oscar slap. You know, that's like the first thing.
Pops up in your head, and it's funny because it's been so talked about, and it is almost a year ago, but obviously
That's crazy.
It's still a topic, so it is pretty crazy.
I feel like it tarnishes it, but I'm sure there's a lot of Will Smith fans that don't like hold that against him. But
yeah, I wouldn't say I necessarily hold it against him. If he like put something out and it looked interesting, I'd watch it. So
honestly, I kind of feel bad for him, like with the whole like Jada putting him on her podcast and just doing that to him, like right there. Like I kind of sense like she's very manipulative and their relationship's not good.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But how he handled it, he could have went other ways about that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, he didn't care about him talking shit about Jada. He was just remembering her doing some nasty shit with some other guy. And he was like, oh, hell no. He probably pictured that guy on Chris's fucking body and was like...
Well, one of the funniest things that Marlon said that cracked me up, he was like, he was laughing. He was having a good old time. And then...
he went like that, huh?
Yeah,
like
and then he looked over and Jada's rolling her eyes in the back of her head. And he said that she summoned Tupac to come down and enter Will's body. And that's what really happened there is that Tupac took over Will Smith's body and he went up there, "What's Saeed?" and slapped the shit out of him. It was like one of the funniest parts of that shit.
So
I was
Machiavelli.
Like, slapped the shit out of you. But yeah. It was just a funny thing
I'll have to watch
to come back to after watching those specials. I wish they would have came out last week, so we kind of could have tied them into the other topic.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously still something people talk about if these just released and they're on about it still.
Yeah, it's still relevant somehow.
It's funny though. I was listening to the This Is Important podcast with all the guys from Workaholics. I was listening to them, man, and I guess that Workaholics movie they were gonna do got canceled.
Yeah,
I guess Paramount was something I was listening to it, and Adam was saying like Paramount canceled like 5 weeks before they were about to shoot it.
Yeah,
because it wasn't going with their global agenda or some shit.
Yeah, I listened to it regularly, and they were talking about making it for a few weeks, and then they announced that it got canceled. And for me, though, I guess they should have made it a long time ago. Yeah. They should have made it right after. They shouldn't have made Game Over Man. They should have made Workaholics first. Then they should have followed up with that Game Over Man movie, because I feel like it's too late.
Yeah, what year did Workaholics end? Like
2015.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's been 7 years now.
Yeah.
Game Over Man was like 2018, I feel like, right?
Around that time. It wasn't too long after.
Yeah, they should. I don't know why they did it. I feel like that would have been the perfect time.
I feel like that's what everybody was waiting for who loves Workaholics, was the like follow-up, just a movie, just to kind of cap it off. And it was Game Over Man was cool, but it wasn't a huge hit for me, though. It was all right.
Yeah, it was a good one. It wasn't like their best work. Definitely their show. I don't know if anyone watches Workaholics, but check it out, because that show's hilarious. Yeah, and those guys are hilarious. Their podcast is funny. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, I don't know, I know it's been a long time, and I don't know how I feel like if they did release it. I don't know if it'd have that same like impact like how the show did.
Yeah.
Like you said, if it had started after the show. But I don't know, I'd still be down to watch it.
I would watch it, but I guess it depends too, now that they're so much older. Like, what's the storyline going to be?
Because unless they're still working at TeleAmericorp.
I know.
Still doing it.
But you would think that it'd have to be somewhat outside of that.
Yeah, like are they still living in the house together? Yeah. Are they families? I think if you tied in families, though, it'd kind of be boring.
Yeah.
Just because
you're adding so much more characters and things like that. So I'm not sure. We'll see if somehow it gets made in the future, but I don't see it happening if Paramount's passing and it was going to be on a streaming service.
Yeah, unless they're able, because I think they were saying they're going to try to find like another streaming service or company that wanted to pick it up.
And I mean, you never know. I guess like Netflix.
They do make a lot of dumb movies, and I mean, that's no less of a dumb movie, I guess.
Yeah,
that could be thrown into the mix.
Maybe they should throw it on Tubi. Tubi will definitely.
Tubi's coming up, man. They had a Super Bowl. That was them, right? Super Bowl commercial. Tubi TV.
Did they?
Yeah.
They were like they're trying to get in the game. Huh?
Yeah, that was like, damn, Tubi.
They're like, I know we mostly put very low budget movies on here.
Shit, I just watched a movie on there not long ago with Adam Sandler, The Cobbler. Yeah, where he's like a shoe man. He fixes shoes, and
really,
he tries them on, and he becomes that person.
Oh, no, I've
Yeah.
never even heard of this
It
before.
was
I'm gonna
pretty
have to check
interesting
it
little
out.
movie, but I was like,
I've seen some stuff on there every now and again where I just give it a try, even though it looks like it might be a little janky.
yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll be surprised by what I find on there, or that it's, a decent flick for you could tell like it's super low budget, but it's like still a pretty decent
They're
movie.
coming up, man.
Yeah, they're gonna get
I
there.
think they even had Liar Liar on there.
Well, because
So
I didn't think much of Peacock for a while, but
mm,
they really started to come up too.
I only really get on that to watch George Lopez or Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
That's
they have
really it.
quite a few
But
new
I've
things
seen
they
some
put
shit on
on
there.
their movies and stuff. So,
Tubi TV.
oh, that's funny. All right, let's get to some more random weird shit right now.
Let's get to those weird questions we always have.
So, have you ever been in the bathroom and you're like taking a pee and somebody else comes by you like at the urinal, and they're like making weird grunting sounds? It's like, ugh.
While they're peeing?
Oh yeah, like, or they sound making like sounds like they're like struggling, like like sound you would make if you're taking like a shit and you're constipated. I've had this happen to me like a ton of times. I'm like just standing there real awkwardly, like trying to hurry up, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, like, is he having some medical issues?
Here's
Like,
a
why is he?
prostate problem.
Yeah, yeah. Why is he having such a hard time going pee? Is it like barely squirting? He's like, just dribbling
Maybe
out.
he's in some pain, man.
Like, God, why? Why is this so hard to let pee out? Like, have you ever had that happen?
I can't think of a time that I have. No, really.
No?
I know when I've been in the bathroom like peeing and someone's in there taking a shit, I get those like and like little fucking
Blowing it
blow
up.
offs and shit, but not when they're peeing.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
shit's
awkward
funny.
as hell.
No, it was super
I'm
awkward.
like, you
Every
good,
time
bro?
I've fucking had that happen, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, why would you make those sounds too with like other dudes in here? It's just weird to me. Like, if I was struggling, I'd keep it to myself for a while, at least till the other guy's done or something. But yeah, it was just the funniest shit. Like, some of them was like, they're having the best feeling ever. It's like, just like,
Are you having an orgasm over there?
I guess I've been told before, like by like a friend of mine actually, who's like, "Oh yeah, sometimes taking a pee is just as good as coming." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I could vouch for that.
I don't know. I can't agree with that. It's just going.
It
pee.
depends on how long you've held it in. I know there's been times where I've like been on the road or whatever the reason is, and I had to pee so bad and I just couldn't until I got to a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I release and I'm just like, okay, well, maybe like as good as coming is pushing it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty up there, man, because you just get all that relief and you're just like,
I like how
you get the little shake, you're like, ooh.
I like you said, till you got to a bathroom, like it's an option to just piss in your pants.
Hey,
like, you know what?
some people,
I really gotta pee. I'm just
next
gonna...
bathroom's 5 miles out. Fuck it.
I mean, I'm going home anyway. I could take a shower, change my
I'll throw these in the wash. No big deal.
Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, but you hold them so long. I'm telling you, you never get that little like chill shake.
I've definitely
like,
though
ooh.
where I've held it like for too long, like the same thing, like on the road, and I'm like, I'm almost there. I'm not gonna make a pit stop. I'm almost to where I'm going, and then it's like fucking explosion, and then that's but still not good as coming.
I don't think I make weird
coming
noises.
is amazing. Yeah.
I don't think I'm like oh, ooh, probably just like a whew.
Yeah. See,
so maybe that guy had prostate issues. You should ask someone next time.
I know. I'm gonna ask somebody next time that happens to me. Like, does that really feel good, or like, are you okay, man?
Right? Do you need medical attention?
Do you have?
Do you want me to call somebody?
Do you have a health insurance? I think you have a serious problem.
I think you might want to go get a doctor's finger up your butt and check that prostate of yours, buddy. What a weird way to check a prostate.
I know. There's no other way.
Have you had it happen yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had it, like, just based on my own, like, what do they call it?
History or some shit?
No. like being a hypochondriac,
Oh.
just like worried about shit. You ever like worry about shit just
Yeah.
based off very subtle pains or like something?
Dude,
Like that's how I am. Like
I'm the king of that.
yeah, I'll feel like a little slight pain in my chest. Like, oh my god, do I have heart problems? I got a clogged artery. I should go get an EKG.
Go do a full test. Hey,
have to-
better safe than sorry.
Like feel like a pain like back there or something. Like, do I got prostate cancer? Holy shit, I'm gonna die next week. I better get to the doctor. You just start freaking out.
I've been there. That's funny you say that because that's actually how I got my prostate checked. I had like a pain. This is a little much for everybody, but like I had a pain in that part between your balls in your ass.
Oh yeah,
Like
In
when I
your
would
gooch.
pee, and I was like, what the fuck? So I go to the doctor and she's like, let's check your prostate. And I was like, oh shit. Like I thought this is something that don't happen until you're like 50, like they say, like that's the
Yeah.
best time. So I'm like, all right, like I'm like preparing for it. And she's like, pull down your pants. And of course it's a fucking older woman doctor, which just kind of makes it awkward. And
Oh yeah.
she's like, you know,
Yeah.
turn around.
She's
And I'm
already-
like, I was like, oh my God. And yeah, it was a weird experience. But I'm glad I got it out of the way.
I know. That was like the same for me, but I had a lady doctor, but it probably would have been better if she was older, but I swear she was probably like around my age. So I was like, it was like felt more awkward. I'm like,
I think I'd prefer
okay,
old
like,
now that you mentioned
yeah,
that.
like, cause it's like almost like, like just somebody with more wisdom or just, somebody they did
Judging
this.
you.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Like it's like my age. It's like, do you really have a problem, or you just want me to do this?
you got some kind of sick fetish,
weirdo?
you weirdo. You come and complain about prostate problems just so I could stick my finger in your ass.
Can you just check, please?
You just put two fingers.
Extra lube.
Don't worry about going too hard.
I could take it. Anyway, you
funny
could
that
use
you mentioned
3. I
that.
think you could feel around a little better.
Yeah, I think you'll get a better feel for what's going on in there.
Yeah, that's,
Don't be stingy with those fingers.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's
though.
funny you mentioned that though, because like I do that same shit, man. I thought I was the only one.
I'm sure a lot of people out there, please make a comment or something if
Right.
you've ever had like a slightest pain or
And you
ache
jump to
and
the
you're
worst
jumping
possible
on,
scenario.
yeah, you're jumping on WebMD and shit looking for symptoms of cancer or this and that, it's just
And that's always what it tells you. You Google like fucking pain in stomach area, and it's like gastrointestinal whatever cancer.
right.
And you're like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Stomach cancer. Damn it, I knew it. I got the fucking cancer. I'm too young to die.
One time I had like this fucking weird like twitch. I would just feel like a little twitch here and there, like for like 3 days, dude. Like just here and there, just I was like, it's so weird. So I'm like, fuck, I bet I have an aneurysm coming.
Just real deep dive.
Like I don't even play in the part like I've had lack of sleep the past 3 days, haven't been drinking a whole lot of water. But I'm
Yeah.
like that, it could be dehydration and lack of sleep. And I'm like, fucking aneurysm, bro. Better
It's
start
coming.
saying my goodbyes.
Did I got that will filled out?
Right?
Fuck.
Start writing your will.
I gotta get this notarized.
Yeah, so if you guys have any weird, like, if you start freaking out about small symptoms, let us know in the comments. I like
Yeah.
to know. We like to know we're not the only ones freaking out over here.
Yeah, explain some things that you went to the doctor for that were like literally nothing, but you thought it was.
You all have like indigestion. You're like, fuck,
I'm
got a
gonna
weird
have a heart
feeling in my
attack.
chest. No, bro, that's just, you got to burp.
Right. You got heartburn.
Take some fucking Pepsid. You'll be fine.
No, trust me, I'm gonna die.
That's a good one,
I
man.
know my body.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed the shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Horny.
Hashtag horny for Sigourney.
Yeah, baby.
So my question, what female actress, let's stick to females, would
now?
you, for now, would you have an entanglement
Oh yeah.
with in their current age? So it can be like, oh, they were fine back then, like Jamie Lee Curtis, like now,
So like an older actress,
like
right?
wrinkly 70s.
Ooh, that's a good question.
And you can't cheat and be like Salma Hayek because she's a goddess and she don't age, apparently.
Right?
She don't
Damn.
count. J-Lo doesn't count.
Damn it. You can't take them out. You can't take out.
It has to be Betty
isn't
White
fair.
style. Rest in peace, Betty White. But,
Dead?
older. They're all Betty White. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I was thinking Betty White. Current stage. Dude has fucking, what do they call that when you like dead bodies?
Necrophiliac
or something. Yeah, this
Like,
guy's
I'm
one of
gonna go
those.
dig her up. Fuck it. It's worth it. I would have to say it's like the top of my head, and I could probably think of a better one, but just right off top, I guess I would say Sigourney's sister, Susan Sarandon.
Yeah,
I always thought she was Sigourney for some reason.
They look
I thought that
very,
was-
very
I thought that was
similar.
her.
I've gotten that mixed up too. Yeah, they look very similar.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon and Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon's a good looking older woman, man.
Yeah, especially for,
I don't know
a
how
white
old she
lady
is.
to me, like, anyway.
She's probably like 60s, 70s, I would imagine.
Really?
I kind of want to look it up now. Let's see what age limit you're working with.
Let's check it out. I'll play with those old hangers.
Old hanger. Those floppy dogs.
Yeah, those floppy dogs.
She's 76, bro.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'm really pushing it then.
Ish. Well,
You tell me, who was your go-to then?
I'm going to have to stick with the shirt. Horny for Sigourney. I'm going for Sigourney Weaver. I'm going to look up her age now too, but
She's
gotta be
imagine
up.
somewhere around the same, right?
I just remember seeing her in like the old Alien movies. I was like, she looked good back then. And now at her age, 73.
Oh, yeah. See? Damn.
Horny for Sigourney.
We're getting those really, they're teetering on death. Fuck it. This is too much. Is that too much to say? I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I mean, how long do people really live? It's like
It's a good age.
usually you make it into 80, and if you're lucky enough, then it's
90.
like, yeah, you're definitely coming soon.
Yeah, if you hit 90, you're pushing your luck.
Oh yeah, 90. I don't know. How many people really live to 90?
I don't know a whole lot.
Yeah,
honestly.
I've only heard like not even a handful, honestly.
I can only think of one person off the top of my head, and that was my one of my aunts, older aunts. She was like 90 something when she died. So
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I'd want to live that long.
I think like 80's about like if you make it to 80, I'd be like cool, like.
Because I feel like when you're 80, like regardless of how healthy you've been throughout your life, like it just starts
You're like,
piling up.
I know, yeah, seriously. It's still like, you still probably have to take a whole lot of medications and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of this.
Done with this. Fuck these pills. Just throw them in the
pills.
trash.
I'm doing recreational drugs until I die.
I'm going to be fucking zoned out on some LSD.
Right?
Just all the time. Just like, woo.
Give me some of that toad.
Yeah, but back to our actress thing. Yeah. Now, if we was going younger, yeah, Salma Hayek for sure, dude.
That's a good choice.
She don't even look her age. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, no, she doesn't look nowhere near.
And she don't seem like she's fake. Like, I don't really see a lot of plastic surgery on her.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a
I
good
don't
point.
know for sure, but
Yeah.
you could usually tell when the older people have surgery.
Oh yeah,
And you're like, ew.
you see it because they always start to
They're just like-
overdo it.
Like the whole
They
time.
look weird, right?
No matter their emotion, they're like,
Yeah, once they start on something, they usually get to overdoing it. So
like, I used to
could
think
tell.
Jennifer Aniston she's still not bad for her age. And I don't know if she has plastic surgery, but like, I kind of feel like she does because like her face just has like that, when they get the surgery, they you just get
Yeah.
like that stiff look.
she was okay. I think I like. What is the other lady's name from Friends? Not the brunette, but the other
Courtney
blonde.
Cox?
No, the other.
Oh, the blonde?
Yeah.
Like her actress name?
No. Yeah.
I think it's Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah. See, I liked her better.
She was in the
And she even still looks good to this day. She's more on like the.
I just
not
seen
as
her in a
old as-
movie, and yeah, she looks. Courtney Cox, I just seen her in Scream, the like most recent
They made
Scream.
another one.
Yeah, well, they have another one coming. Scream 6. Yeah, but I watched the last one, like the remake of the Scream. Because Lily wanted to watch it. She's a weirdo. She's like all about horror movies. Fucking 6-year-old. But anyway, I was like, damn, she looks bad. Like you could tell she had surgery.
She's looking rough.
Her lips are all.
Is what's his name not treating her so well?
Must not be. She's gotta inject herself with love.
I would say those are some pretty good choices. I don't know. You guys tell us.
You tell us in the comments below, who would you
pick?
What older actress? Keep it above 60.
Yeah.
No cheating.
Yeah,
no
no
J-Lo's.
cheating.
No fucking Salma Hayek's.
Give me like somebody like
Jane Fonda or fucking
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Those are some cannons she's working
Oh,
with.
hell yeah. You know they're natural because she had them since she was real young.
Who's that one
That was
lady?
a rarity back in her day.
We just seen her in a show, man. She's the one that Stifler's mom. What's her name?
Oh, I don't know
Jennifer
her name.
Coolidge.
Yeah.
She's
goofy.
She's not bad, I guess.
Yeah.
She got some cannons.
Yeah, she got some cannons. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about our whole love-hate segment here.
This is a tough one.
This is a good one right here. So
I love so many things.
this ties into the whole what you just said about the Scream. I fucking hate all these endless sequels and remakes. How many goddamn sequels to a movie do you need? And how come you assholes keep watching them? I fucking hate you. Like, why? There's no need to watch Fast and Furious 13.
Oh my God,
Like,
bro.
the shit is just went way left.
What are they coming out with? Like 10 now? I want to
And they're
say it's
making
10.
another one now. It has to be past 10. I think they did 10 a long time ago.
Let's see. The newest one is Fast and Furious 10. Yep. Fast X is what they're calling
Fast
it.
X, but there has to be more than 10 installments of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, actually,
right?
no, they
I
had
think
like
they're
little
12,
side ones.
right?
Like
'Cause Tokyo Drift
that was a little
2.
like a prequel almost.
I mean 3. Yeah, because that was the third one. Yeah, so I would say
my
they're pushing
God.
12.
So I'm reading that Fast 10 is a part of the finale, but will not be the concluding chapter. So there's going to be a Fast 11.
Yeah. This shit, I hate you guys for continuing this bullshit. Like, how long? They should just make it into a series. Like, make it into a show.
Make a TV show.
If you want to keep it going, like, at this point, you might as well make seasons out of it, right?
I think that's the
Season
one that.
fucking 5, you know?
Right?
10 episodes. Just keep it going that way because the movie shit, it just doesn't make
I
any
stopped
sense.
watching Fast and Furious after the second one, Fast
Yeah.
2 Furious, honestly. I was kind of over it after that. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I watched Tokyo Drift, and that was like a side part of the film, I guess, like the storyline.
Yeah.
But I was like, eh.
Yeah. I wasn't into it after
They
2.
threw me off when they threw a little Bow Wow in there.
I think the only other one I had seen was like 5, but even that one was, you know, just corny as shit. How do you keep following this shit? It just doesn't.
I
it's
just
like
don't
a
understand how
Mission
they have so
Impossible
many
movie.
ideas with it still.
Yeah.
I guess I don't watch them, but like, what is the fucking plot now?
Save the world, I guess.
Weren't they in space at one point?
I heard something like that, but I never looked into it.
I never watched, but I had heard like someone's like, they're in space now.
I'm like, this shit's getting silly as fuck.
That one needs to end. So please stop. Just stop.
Like I watched the last Halloween, and we'll see if it really is the last one.
No.
Michael,
I can tell you now, it's never
Michael
over.
Myers gets killed and shit at the end.
Does he actually
you know?
die?
No, he gets like, yeah, she kills the shit out of him, right?
Like fucking
yeah, his blood
obliterated.
is
and
like fucking all drained out of his body. But
they'll
you know
find a
how
way.
it is.
They'll
Yeah.
find a way, dude.
He fucking sponged it up and fucking put it back into his body somehow.
Fucking got buckets.
He stitched himself up, and yeah,
Someone will come along and find him and want to, you know, resurrect him and
right, like a fucking
like a Frankenstein. It's alive, and then he's
Exactly. Oh, that's a good point. He's gonna be like a robot.
don't
Michael
take our
Myers.
ideas. We're writing this movie.
Yeah, goddamn it! If you steal this from us, I will fucking fine you.
Patent pending.
Yeah, it's just like how I don't know.
Yeah, I
Give
feel
us
like
some feedback on that. How do you continue watching this? Because obviously there's tons of people who watch it. They're not making these for no fucking reason. They're making tons of money.
I mean,
off
at
of
least
it.
I would think not.
So,
Aren't they making another Nightmare on Elm Street?
damn, bringing Freddy back. I haven't seen a Freddy movie in I don't know how
Maybe
long.
I'm wrong. You know what I just did see though? Speaking of remakes, Children of the Corn.
Oh my god!
I just seen a trailer for that. They were remaking that, and I was like, I didn't really like the first ones, but that was old. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't really care for those either. They're just, I don't know. Even like when they did the Coming to America remake, that would really piss me off actually, because that's one of my favorite movies. Like,
They put
how
like
the
different
fuck-
people and everything.
Yeah, that's just like I get what they were trying to do with it, but to me, I don't know. I guess it was just-
Modernize it.
make something original. God damn it!
They are making
Sick of
another
this.
Scream that comes out, I think, next Friday. Let's see. I watched Scream 1 and 2 for sure. 3, 4. I think this last one that they did, the remake, was technically 5 because they had some of the older people in it. That one wasn't bad. I always was a fan of Ghostface, though. I remember I used to dress up as him on Halloween, little
Yeah.
Ghostface. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of just redundant after a while. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
When I was watching it, it was like the same shit, dude. The boyfriend was a killer, just like in the first one. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know what it is, how is it any kind of like? It's not interesting to watch if you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like they try to throw you off, like, oh, it's not the boyfriend. It couldn't be, you know.
Yeah.
But it turns out he was in on it with some other friend. I'm like, this is like the same shit as the very first one, man.
Yeah.
And one of the daughters was like the original killer's, or one of the girls was the original killer's daughter. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I just can't get with it. I'm ready to see something
different,
new,
original.
Do they not make those anymore? God damn it,
Hollywood, you're running out of ideas, man.
What happened to the fucking old saying of make something the same but different? Like, that's cool. Like, obviously, there's tons of movies like that, and they're still good, but they're like, they completely went off that. They're like, make the same thing and make the same thing again and again.
You've
and
seen
again.
Fast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, but you haven't seen Fast X yet.
It's gonna blow
faster.
More
Furiouser. Is that a word?
explosiver.
They just making up words. Furiouser. Explosiver. Dangerouser.
Fuck that.
That's a good one.
Fuck you.
Shit, what do I hate? Since we're on the hate part, you know what I really hate? Ghetto bitches. Just bitches that talk ghetto. First one that comes to my mind, Cardi B.
Oh my god.
Never been a fan of her, dude. I just don't know why she has to talk like the way she talks. It's like she purposely talks like trashy.
Yeah.
Just like that whole, you know how she is. Like, I just think
It's like they talk like a dude.
it's unattractive, man.
So weird.
And there's other women like that talk like that, like
Oh yeah.
ghetto.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I've been around. Well, I think we've all been like somewhere, like at a gathering or something. And be like, look at fucking John's girl. Did you see John's girl? She fucking talk like a ghetto ass dude.
Right. Got the lip liner all dark. Huh? That's when you know. That's like the first sign they're ghetto.
Like, probably calling their kids bud. Get
Hey,
out of
bro.
there, bud.
Come on, bud.
I hate that.
Let's go to your dad's house, bud.
Yeah, that shit just annoys me.
That's one thing I can't stand. I don't understand. Like, I get it. She grew up in the hood. She came a long way. Why do you want to like associate yourself with that still?
Yeah, like when do you grow up, I guess?
Like, when do you just talk like a regular ass person?
Right? Doesn't make any sense to me.
So yeah, that's one of my hates. I don't got too much to say about that. Just
I
don't
think
like it.
we've all seen that, like I said, though. Everybody's seen it or knows somebody like that, and you can't say nothing. How their own husband or boyfriend don't even tell them anything.
they probably get beat up by them if they do.
Right?
They've
You
known.
trying to tell me how to talk?
Oh hell no!
That's a good point.
What do you love, bro?
You know what I love? Sex with the lights on. Because you always hear people like, oh yeah, turn the lights off. Like, why the fuck would you turn the lights off? I mean, like that the big one. Don't you want to see like everything? It
No,
doesn't make
use the
sense
blue
to
light
me.
from outside or the TV.
Like, have you ever had that happen where like a woman is like, "Oh, turn the lights off"? I'm like, no, don't,
No, I don't want
don't do
to.
that. It's weird.
I don't know. I don't know if I have a preference. I think as long as there's some light, I don't mind. But if it's pitch black,
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Can you imagine? Like, it's just dark
Just
as
fumbling
shit.
around. Where'd you
You're
go?
like, oh yeah, this is hot. I can't even see your face.
Like pitch black, like what it's like being in a pitch black room. You can't
Right.
see jack shit.
See if they're ugly as shit, then it's like
Your
yeah.
imagination has to come in at that
Yeah,
point.
go ahead and cut off the lights, and I'm gonna close my eyes at the same time.
That's if they're super ugly.
Yeah.
That's a down moment in life.
I'm gonna still do it.
I'm not proud of this.
That's like if you was watching porn on your phone with the brightness all the way down. It's like the same concept. You're just jerking it to the sound.
I never thought of that. That's a good way to put it, though.
Yeah, that's like a good comparison in my mind. You're like, oh, I'm watching this porn. Let me turn the backlight way down.
You're just
like,
imagining everything. Like, I bet that looks nice.
ooh, that moan is really turning me off.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sure people that do want the lights off, there's probably insecurities that pull in. Like maybe they got a weird looking mole on their boob or something. I don't know. They're like, oh no,
Hairy tit.
we're not there yet. Don't look at my mole tit.
Got
My
one
tit
of
mole.
those fucking, you got one of those weird fucking worm head fucking where the skin's all the way over the tip.
Don't look at my anteater.
Don't look at the anteater, exactly.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
It's big if you stretch the skin.
A little bit of cheese comes with this.
Oh man, that would suck. I imagine those stink. If I was a woman, bro, I don't know. Maybe some girls could sound off on this, but if I was a woman and came across a guy with those anteaters, I don't think I'd want to touch it, to be honest.
I wouldn't fuck with it if I was a lady.
I would probably be so immature about it. I'd be like stretching it and
Right.
shit, like silly putty, trying to stick it on a newspaper.
You'd be doing shit that's just like, oh, he's not going to be able to even get turned on because you're over there just fucking
rolling it.
You're like, how far does it go back? There's too much extra.
Look at your nice turtleneck. You wearing a turtleneck? Is it cold outside?
I bet you women, though, with like, obviously they're not going to know, but they end up with somebody who has one and they're going to defend it to the death, even if they don't really like, no, it's better, blah, blah, blah.
It's a work of art or whatever.
It's natural. No, not for me.
Plus, another plus of having the lights on is you could spot some irregularities.
Right.
You see something weird on, their private area, to kind of maybe settle down a bit.
Right.
See some bumps or some
Yeah.
pimple lookalikes, you better
You might have a change of
tread
heart.
lightly. Tread with some caution, man.
Right. Think about it.
Because if you turn the lights off, you got to trust your other senses feeling.
Right.
Is that a pimple? What is that?
What is that? It feels kind of
Or
weird.
if they have some curtains, you're aware of it with the lights on, some meat curtains just dangling out,
An unusually large clit.
almost penis-like.
Yeah. It's pretty creepy. I mean,
Looks like a baby toe.
I guess we shouldn't be body shaming.
We're not body shaming nobody, but
Okay. We are, but we aren't. Oh, well.
you know,
You got what you got.
it is what it is.
I mean, that in particular you're not in control of, but the whole fucking anteater thing, like, just blame your parents because they
It's your
had a
parents'
chance to
fault.
fix it for you. So,
Be mad at them,
fucked
not
up.
us. All right, what do I love? So mine's going to be way opposite of yours, man.
yeah,
Yours is about sex and adulthood. Mine's Saturday morning cartoons when I was a young kid,
a young lad.
a young lad back in the day. I used to love Saturday morning cartoons. Just like in general, the shows from back then.
Oh, yeah.
There's
was,
just
like-
so many good ones.
Yeah, there was like specific cartoons I remember that only came out on Saturday. Like those were
What's
the
one you can
only
think of
ones-
off the top of your head?
I remember I always used to watch Recess because
Thank you.
that was one
That was what
that
I was
was
gonna say, bro.
yeah, that was one you could only see on Saturday, and I don't remember it being on any other channels as
Yeah.
reruns until maybe way later
I
on.
used to love that show, Recess, Saturday morning on, what was it, Nick or Disney? One of the other two.
I don't know. I think it was actually like on a regular channel,
Or like maybe
like a
ABC.
ABC
Yeah.
or something like that.
I used to love Recess. And it sucked because back then we don't have it like kids have it now, man. You miss a show, you miss it. You don't get to go watch it online or rewind it somewhere.
Yeah,
like
exactly. I'm gonna fucking
used to love-
TiVo or no shit.
I used to love Arthur.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I
Arthur.
swear I watched Arthur till I was like 15.
Yeah, no,
I don't give a fuck. Judge me if you want. I was like, hell yeah, Arthur.
No, Arthur was good. That was like another one too, because obviously that was only on PBS,
Yeah.
and I've never seen it, nowhere else. I mean, like you said, obviously you could go find it now.
Now,
on
yeah, you could find the
probably
archive
some
somewhere.
kind of streaming service. But yeah, everything's so available now.
No, you kids got it easy now, man.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
Back
fucking,
then, you missed Saturday morning cartoons. Your whole Saturday was off. You're
yeah,
like,
nothing by the
fuck.
clock at all.
you were fucked up till next Saturday. Like, damn.
Like, damn, I probably
What
missed a
happened
good
on
episode.
Recess this weekend? They probably got into some crazy shenanigans.
They were doing some good stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shows. I could go on a fucking tangent, man. Like Boy Meets World. Did you watch that?
Oh yeah,
I used to love that show.
that was a good one.
Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Doug. Fuck, there was like a shit ton.
Yeah, they're almost endless.
I mean, obviously I
really.
don't watch cartoons now, but like the kids do, and I don't really pick up on anything.
Yeah, you're like, this is trash.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, there was even like the regular shows, like how you said, like the Smart Guys and like
I remember
different
Smart
shows
Guy,
like that.
Sister.
Yeah,
I used
all
to have
that.
a crush on Tia and Tamara.
I'd still bag one of them. I don't know which one. I
Either.
don't know which
I don't
one
know
I
which one of you is who, but I'll take it.
I seen one recently, and I don't know which one. But I was like, damn, she still looks pretty good.
Yeah. They don't age too bad. I think that's our show, unless you want to leave on a positive note.
Let's say, be thankful for what you have. Count your blessings, because you probably have a lot more than you even realize a lot of the time, regardless of what your goals are and what you're looking to succeed in or attain. A lot of people like to compare, and how the saying goes, it's like comparison is the thief of happiness.
Yeah.
Like, stop comparing
That's
to
a good
other
one.
people or things you see on social media, Instagram and shit. Like, fuck all that. Like, don't let that make you unhappy. Be happy with what you have and continue to go after the things that you want.
That's a really good one. Yeah, I think social media is kind of a downfall in that aspect because you do see a lot of people posting, their nice cars or all their things. It's usually materialistic.
Yeah.
And then, the people that don't have it, like, they're like, damn, I wish I had that. Like, I feel less of a human because I don't have these things.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you're
My
right.
life sucks.
You're right. There's always someone that wishes they could be you, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So just think of it like that way. Like you have more than what you actually realize.
Yeah, so while you're busy thinking that, oh, I don't have this or I can't do that, there's somebody that just wishes they could even have a fraction of your life while you're comparing to somebody else.
Well, you're wanting someone else's life. There's someone that wants your life.
Yeah. And no matter what you achieve or how far you make it or even how good your life is, there's always going to be someone who has more. So if you're type of person that can't get away from that thinking, you're always going to have that problem no matter what. Even if you're fucking turn out to be a millionaire, there's still going to be a person that's way
I'm not a
richer than you.
billionaire.
Yeah. Damn it. I got 50 million, but my neighbor, he got 300 million.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. We're always trying to chase someone. Just be happy with, what you want in life. Be content. And I know they say sometimes being content is bad, but there's also some good to it. Like
there's the levels to it, though. Also,
you got to be happy with what you do have and not be.
I guess it's more of like the keeping up with the Joneses, how they say to fuck the Joneses.
Who the fuck are they? I don't even know a Jones.
Yeah, me neither. So fuck them.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good note to leave on. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with what you got. Quit trying to live in the moment. Live in the moment.
Live now, baby.
Live in the now. Quit worrying about what the future holds. Quit worrying about what the past held. Just fucking live in the moment and
it'll all work out.
Everything will work out how it's supposed to.
All right, y'all. Love, peace, and all that.
If you guys want a hashtag horny for Sigourney shirt, let us know. We'll make some.
We'll fucking make some of those shirts. If you're horny for whoever, fuck it. We'll put whoever you want on there.
Yeah.
Let us know.
It doesn't have to rhyme like mine, but
be clever about it if you wanted to. I don't know.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you guys, you can figure it out.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
I'm Sleepy Rich.
And I'm Dirty Mike. Dirty Mike and the boys.
Signing out, baby. Peace out.